Okay, mayday relay, mayday relay. There are persons in the water and persons on the upturned boat. Further assistance requested.
As soon as a mayday is declared, your focus becomes different.
The biggest concern were the 5 people in the water.
It really could have been easy to let go in the water and just say, I give up.
Longtime rival American George David has chartered the maxi speedboat renamed Rambler 100, a yacht built with one aim: to obliterate monohull sailing records.
The sailplane is enormous, got tremendous form stability. It's got the biggest back end in the history of yachting, and it's a monster. The records are a combination of the boat, the team, the preparation, not breaking anything, and then the weather's got to cooperate as well.
The race began badly for Rambler when the yacht suffered a ripped sail as it duelled on the starting line with its arch rival ICAP Leopard. But the sail was quickly replaced and Rambler settled down for the long passage to Ireland's southwest coast. By the time the Fastnet rock loomed into view, Rambler was leading its class. On a remote headland in County Kerry, the Coast Guard officers of Valentia Radio, monitoring hundreds of square miles of the North Atlantic, were alerted to an unidentified but American-registered distress signal.
Weather conditions, the visibility was poor. It was going about a southwest force 6, so it was quite choppy, the water. We were waiting for the US Coast Guard to come back. They came back, and just before 7 o'clock, they told us that it was registered to the Rambler 100 racing yacht, which was taking part in the Fastnet race, and they had 21 crew on board. So at that stage we updated the thing to an urgency situation.
Mayday relay, all ships, all ships.
We instructed the Baltimore Lifeboat to go to the position that we had got. We tasked the rescue 115 helicopter from Shannon. We tasked the 117 helicopter from Waterford. There was a dive boat in the area called the Wave Chieftain. He also responded and said he would go to the location as well.
We found the boat upturned with 16 people on the bottom. Immediately they told us that 5 of them had been washed overboard and they had gone away, and they pointed in the direction they had gone. So we briefly had a quick search in that direction for about 5 minutes and decided that we should go back and look after the people on the boat. Naturally enough, all vessels were requested to come to the area, and Valentia had requested the launch of the helicopters from both Watford and Shannon.
We went for concentrating our initial search units right down along the drift line. Because time was tight, we put all our bets on the fact that this was a consistent pattern. We read off a course.
That's a Roger. Can you confirm 055 degrees for 2.5 miles? Over. Yeah, that should be the drift. That should be the drift track as we have plotted at the moment. That's a Roger. Coming to 055. Over.
Weather and sea conditions were getting worse, visibility deteriorating, and yet still the 5 were confident of rescue.
Obviously, I think they had one light on, but all the rest of the life jacket lights had to come on. So I think they were probably hanging on to their lights just in case it went dark and they needed them later on. We were about probably half an hour away from darkness, and it was really important to get them found in daylight if possible. Everybody knew who was out there, the lifeboat and myself, that we had to get this done hopefully within that hour, because it would have been difficult after that. But we got a rope to them, so they were being pulled along slightly behind, and we started getting them up onto the lift one by one. I think the first 2 came up fairly easily, but we were trying to get, it was a smaller person, it turned out it was Wendy.
Okay, Roger, stand by, caution door, harness is good. The caution door, cancelling. Forward forward. I'll leave the high hold in on this one, okay, so the high line is fully deployed now, and just going to check winchman's gear. Winchman's gear is good. Press winch. Roger. Winchman outboard. Winching out. Winching out.
The challenge for pilots David Dutty and David Kenyon and winch operator Kieran McHugh was to land winchman Colm Hillary on Wave Chieftain's heaving deck as the boat pitched beneath them.
From here now is forward and right 2. Forward 3 and... Get off curve. Yeah, it's off, okay, just hold it there. Yeah. And it's forward 2 now. And forward 3, he's moving away from us there. Just pulling out a column there, they're burning their hands. And it's forward 2. Forward right 2. Forward right 1. And steady. Forward 1. Forward 1. Left side. Steady. 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 Winchman on the deck. Steady. Disconnected. Disconnected now. Winchman's disconnected. You're back and right. Go correction back and left. Call your target.
In the following days, the still upturned Rambler was towed inshore, her severed keel showing clearly the structural failure which so nearly claimed so many lives.